Welcome back to Go on Shaw TV. Mayor Brian Bowman, I'll call you the host of this event. 1,400 mayors, municipal leaders converging on Winnipeg. Busy, but has it been fun to showcase our city?
Oh, we're having a ball. I mean, we've got so much to be proud of in Winnipeg. There's been so many changes as many of these leaders have been to Winnipeg. Some haven't been here for decades, some have never been. And so to be able to invite them into the Canadian Museum for Human Rights, I had an opportunity to show Mayor Nenshi the journey to Churchill and so many other sites, Nietzsche Commons, we had lunch there the other day. So just being able to show Winnipeg off, we now convert these people into ambassadors of our city. And of course, the discussions we're having, I had an opportunity to meet with the Prime Minister earlier today. We have really unprecedented access to cabinet ministers who are with us here, and the dialogue and the conversation is good, but more importantly, the results that will come out of this will be even more important for the residents that we all serve.
I was going to ask a huge presence at Trudeau's opening ceremonies this morning. Does his presence here show that the federal government really does care about municipal issues?
Well, it does. I mean, what it does is it sends a signal that there is a partnership. As I mentioned in my comments today, that municipalities are taking their rightful place in Confederation, and that means we are stepping up. We're not at the kiddie table anymore, and we flexed our muscle in the last campaign. We wanted to get on the agenda of the federal parties. The federal Liberals listened. They adopted a policy that we had been asking for, certainly amongst FCM and the big city mayors. And the other thing is that the implementation of the program is not simple. There are complexities to the criteria of their funding, and it's really important that we have face-to-face meetings with not only the Prime Minister, but with relevant ministers to be able to better understand how we can work to support their agenda and how they can support us in building our communities.
You're going to be sitting on a panel this weekend talking about Indigenous relationships. You also are the chair of the working group that coordinates how the TRC's recommendations are going to be implemented. It's the one-year anniversary of the TRC. Where are municipalities at right now?
Well, you know, that's one of the things we're actually doing is getting an assessment. FCM is coordinating a survey of all of the big cities to find out which ones have done what. And so we're trying to figure that out right now. Winnipeg is taking a lead in reconciliation. We're in our year of reconciliation, and we've introduced everything from the development of mandatory reconciliation training for all of our employees, 9,000 plus and growing, of course, and we've got the Urban Aboriginal Accord that's in development, and so many other very positive things that we're doing to build bridges in our community. And while we're acknowledging painful truths, more importantly, we're building bridges and developing a brighter future for all of our citizens, Indigenous and non-Indigenous.
Great. Well, thank you so much, Mayor Bowman. Every city councilor we've talked to from other cities is really excited to be here this weekend.
We're thrilled to have them here in Winnipeg, center of the country. It should be here every year.
Great, thank you.
Thanks a lot.